Your first alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
All right, 12:17. It is cloudy out there, but the rain has pushed out those storms. They were noisy this morning. Luckily, we were, for the most part, spared. Saw a tree down, but other than that, no real major damage reports.
Yeah, kind of shocking with just the amount of lightning we saw with those storms. Very noisy. And this is your annual reminder, just because the storms are producing a lot of lightning and they are, very, very noisy with the thunder. That doesn't make them severe. Now, we did have severe storms this morning. Meteorologist Chelsea Aaron and myself were tracking those for you through the overnight into the early morning hours. I know it was a very tough morning commute. Mondays are hard as it is on the roadways. Then you tack on all of that rainfall. You get some gusty winds, a few hail reports, a couple trees down. But really, I mean, that's pretty good for a severe weather event here on the last day of March. April 1st is tomorrow. What we have on the radar here this afternoon, a few light showers popping up in parts of northern Limestone County up into Giles, as well as Lincoln County. Lincoln and Giles County saw some of the strongest winds early this morning, had wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, had a severe storm pushing out of parts of Madison County into Jackson County. We had big hail out in Colbert County, but again, reports on a Monday morning when it's still dark, storm reports are very few and far between unless you get widespread tree damage and widespread power outages, and thankfully we did not have that. Here's your lunchtime traffic on 565 looking eastbound at downtown Huntsville, Montesano. If you're up there on Montesano, might be fogged in, as well as those people trying to play golf up at the ledges. Oftentimes you get the low clouds, and more low clouds showing up nicely here in Marshall County. Gunnersville, good afternoon to you. This morning when we were going through the Today Show and the storms were still rolling through, you couldn't see probably 5 feet in front of your face looking at that camera, just because of how heavy the rainfall was this morning. I showed you a couple showers out there right now. If you are heading out and really want to play it safe, go ahead and grab the umbrella. But any additional rain showers we see this afternoon into the early evening will be very light and isolated. First alert weather day is over. No more threat of strong to severe storms for the day today. We actually continue to see that clearing as we go into the later evening and overnight hours. Tomorrow morning, with the clear skies and the calm winds, I think the areas that saw the heaviest rainfall earlier today might see some areas of dense fog developing for your morning commute on Tuesday, but temperatures will be cool. We're right back to kind of those heavier jackets as we're waking up in the upper 30s to mid 40s. Tomorrow should be a beautiful day to start off the month of April. We're mostly sunny, maybe partly cloudy from time to time, but temperatures will continue to warm into the low to mid 70s. And the low to mid 70s, that's going to be one of the cooler days we see as we go through this work and school week. Here come the clouds. Waking up on Wednesday morning, we've got temperatures out the door in the mid to upper 60s. A few isolated showers possible on Wednesday, but temperatures will warm up quickly. We're looking at low to mid 80s. The only good thing that came out of all that rainfall that we saw overnight into this morning, it did knock down that tree pollen. If you looked around at all this weekend and the rain showers over the weekend, knocking all that pollen out of the air. And yeah, you just have that green film over everything. Here's the rest of your work and school week forecast. Cloudy but windy day with isolated showers on Wednesday. Thursday into Friday, still some questions. More of a conditional threat of storms for the end of the week, and a big cool down coming between Saturday and Sunday.